My son ended up in the juvenile justice system very young, around 11 or 12. He was suspended from multiple schools. Teachers admitted to me that he wasn't a bad kid, he was just too difficult for them. A police officer during that time period had said, "You need to do something, this is really critical." In the past 20 years of my career, I've had to notify many parents of their deceased teenager, and I can see that he's being classified as the throwaway kid, and that's where they end up. According to the phone calls and the meetings, the emails that I had with the district, it was very much implied something was wrong with my home, that because there was no father present, he's out of control, that I must be doing drugs, or that I must have done drugs when I was pregnant with him, because how else would a kid be so difficult? I lost jobs and housing during that time period. That changed in 2014. One of the resources that was offered was functional family therapy. What ended up happening one night after a therapy session, she looked at my son, Solomon, and said, "You know what, I think what you guys really need is to reach out to TeamChild." And then she explained that TeamChild, they work directly with the child. They do not represent the parent or the family. The child has to reach out for help, and it's a relationship between the child and his attorney. And my son applied, and they decided to take our case, and we heard from Paul, one of TeamChild's attorneys, and he became Solomon's most important advocate at that time. The first time that Paul joined us in a school district meeting, which we had many, the minute he walked in, everything changed. Posture changed, the way I was spoken to changed, the way my son was spoken about changed. Because of them, my son's voice was heard no matter how faint. He probably didn't most of the time realize that he had any rights, because all he was doing is getting in trouble, and all I was doing was reprimanding him all the time for years. But because of them, I feel even stronger as a mother, and I did not ever give up on my son. And because of them, many other youth are getting help. Because of them, Solomon's not shoplifting, he's not in jail, he's not being constantly suspended, he's not failing his classes. He actually graduated from high school 6 months early. He's 17. TeamChild impacted our entire lives. That's why I joined the board for TeamChild, because I will always be there for them.